Welcome. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, December 7th, 2022. I'm Jimmy Church. On this day in history, 1941, a swarm of 360 Japanese warplanes descended on the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor. The surprise attack drew the United States into World War II. Here's your Fader fact today. The Passamont astronomical clock in Versailles has shown the correct date, time, moon phase, and planetary alignment since 1750 and will continue until the year 9999. That is your Fader fact. It's a really nice looking clock, too. You need to check it out. Now, little programming note. Next Thursday's Fade to Black on December 16th will mark the end of our first 9 years doing the show. That's because on Monday, December 19th, will be the beginning of our 10th year of Fade to Black. Pretty incredible. I'm humbled by that. It's absolutely incredible. Let's get to the breaking news. Tonight, this is amazing. This is great. So listen. Tonight, Mars at opposition will meet up with the full moon. The moon will turn full as Mars arrives at opposition to the sun, resulting in a perfect alignment in space of the sun, Earth, moon, and Mars. The moon will turn full at 11:08 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Mars arriving at opposition to the sun 87 minutes later. It's going down tonight, December 7th. Okay, here we go. This, it's pretty upsetting, but it's true. International travelers have been flocking to the popular resort island of Bali as the COVID pandemic is subsiding, prompting hopes that Indonesia's battered tourism industry is on the road to recovery. But not so fast. Because this week, controversial new laws were passed in Parliament that ban, get this, cohabitation and sex outside of marriage. The laws will apply to not just residents, but also to foreign expats and tourists in the country. Now, although the changes are not expected to kick in for the next 3 years, the new criminal code will make sure that foreigners stop visiting and hurt the country's global reputation. That's a guarantee. That's insane. This news broke yesterday. A 1,300-year-old gold and gemstone necklace found on the site of a new housing development marks the grave of a powerful woman who may have been an early Christian religious leader in Britain, archaeologists announced yesterday. The necklace, uncovered with other items near Northampton in central England, is part of the most significant early medieval burial of a woman ever found in the United Kingdom. The long-buried trove will shed light on life in 7th century England, a time when Christianity was battling with paganism. It's called the Harpole Treasure, named for the village where it was found, about 60 miles northwest of London. It was unearthed in April by archaeologists working with a property developer Vistry Group on a neighborhood of new houses. You should see the images. Absolutely incredible. Now, more than 3,000 years before the Titanic sunk in the North Atlantic Ocean, another famous ship wrecked in the Mediterranean Sea off of the eastern shores of Uluburun in present-day Turkey, carrying tons of rare metal. Now, a team of scientists, including Michael Fracchetti, professor of archaeology and arts and sciences at Washington University in St. Louis, have uncovered a surprising finding that Uzbekistan, all the way over in Central Asia, produced and supplied roughly 1/3 of the tin found aboard the ship. Tin that was en route to markets around the Mediterranean to be used for making bronze. And that's like 1,000, 2,000 miles away. It's a long, established trade routes like that for rare metals 3,000 years ago. Now, I normally don't comment during the news segment, but I saw a Dirk Pitt movie the other night. I found it, never saw it before, called Raise the Titanic. I think it's better than James Cameron's Titanic. Go and check it out. Raise the Titanic. Dirk Pitt, Clive Cussler. All right. It went down. The Big Cat Public Safety Act, a bill to restrict private ownership of big cats like tigers. That was made famous by the Tiger King Netflix series, by the way. Passed by unanimous consent in the Senate and will now head to President Biden's desk. Biden is expected to sign the bill, having released a statement of support for the bill back in July. There you go. Had to happen. A core of ice age sediment from northern Greenland has yielded the world's oldest sequences of DNA. The 2 million-year-old DNA samples revealed the now largely lifeless polar region was once home to rich plant and animal life, including elephant-like mammals known as mastodons, reindeer, rabbits, hares, lemmings, geese, birch trees, poplars, all of this according to new research published today in the journal Nature. The oldest DNA, 2 million years old. Well, it went down. It had to happen. San Francisco lawmakers voted to ban police robots from using deadly force. All this went down yesterday, reversing course 1 week after I announced that officials had approved the practice of shooting at humans. It sparked national outrage. The city's board of supervisors voted to explicitly prohibit, right, the San Francisco Police Department from using the 17 robots that they have in its arsenal to kill people. The board, however, also sent the issue back to a committee for further review. I can't believe it. Which means it could later decide to allow lethal force in some circumstances. RoboCop, Terminator, for real. And as if you need more. Here's some Elon Musk Terminator news for you. Are you ready? This right here, what I am about to report to you, good people, should be upsetting. Now listen to this. After everything that has gone down, everything that I've talked about, I'm going to share this with you. Elon Musk, SpaceX, is expanding its Starlink satellite technology into military applications with a new business deal with the Pentagon, and it's called Starshield. Starshield will further tap the company's biggest U.S. customer, the Pentagon, which is already a buyer of SpaceX's launches and has shown significant interest in the capabilities of Starlink. Few details are available about the intended scope and capabilities of Starshield. The company hasn't previously announced tests or work on Starshield technology. SpaceX says that Starshield, get this, is an end-to-end offering for national security. SpaceX is going to build the ground antennas to the satellite. SpaceX is going to launch the satellite with its rocket and operate the network for the Pentagon in space. No word yet if Starshield will have its own version of Twitter. That's right. Well, that's it. That's all the news you need on this December 7th, 2022. Breaking News is produced by Renee Newman. I am Jimmy Church.